Carlin, huh? Everyone wants to talk about Carlin. All right, George. I love George. I really like George a lot, man. I grew up on him. You know, that whole skit with the whole thing about, we'd like about 400,000 of them, and we'd like them painted brown. We have some throw up flame we'd like to throw people on. Throw on people, people we'd like to throw flame on. It was funny. I mean, it made me laugh. That was the same one as the skit about the driving, and this stuff. And he said, you're screwed when you see Knuckles and blue hair, old person coming along. It was just, he made you laugh, man. It's funny. And then the one that he had, he said that, that person, anyone going faster than you is a complete maniac, and anyone going slower than you is a moron. And he said, have you ever had anybody, that one was real funny because I almost did that at the library the day that's radio cranked because there's a song like that. He goes, have you ever parked your car, went into someplace, came back and found out that somebody broke into your car and turned the radio up on real loud and it was you, but it's funny. But it was just, George is just hilarious, and my favorite was you pays for my stuff, and you got to get a bigger car, more stuff, and you just got to move from your apartment to an house because you got more stuff, and you just got to keep getting stuff, buying stuff, And it's funny, man. I love Carlin, man. I grew up with George, I loved him as Rufus. I loved him on his movie. He was really good as Mr. Trinky on from Jersey Girl. Loved that flick, man. It was cool. The little girl just so freaking cute. A lot of ways reminds me of my Katie Bug, So she's just really cute, and yeah, it was a really good movie. I heard it wasn't the best, but I want to watch it. I really enjoyed it. It was funny. Especially love the part when Big gets the little boy when they show each other they partied, they good. And what are your intentions? And then she comes in, she catches him with Liv Tyler in the back, sits him down the cup. So what are your intentions? It's a good flick, man. It's a very good flick. So it's a very, very, very good flick. It's one of my favorites. I really enjoyed it. I was pleasantly surprised. Natalie turned it off, but then I started watching it. I was like, this is cool. But yeah, it was a pretty good flick, man. I really enjoyed it. But y'all got me distracted and shit. We talk about stuff. All right, stuff. Yeah, see, Amy was a consumer, and we always had to buy more movies, more this. And when I was with Patrick, we kind of would do with what we had. When we could afford something, we'd get it. We didn't, Now I explained to him. I told you, we got this coin roller thing. You fill up the things and get the rolls for it, and then you could roll up coins and you could get stuff and everything like that. And then he would say, Dad, we got this, and I'd explain to him, no, it's like this piggy bank thing, this thing with the coins. Dad has to have coins in his thing, so he'd always ask me, did you was it payday? Do you have money in your piggy bank? We do. So then it was like, okay, cool, we're going to Burger King or Taco Bell or Little Caesars and Blockbuster. We're going to rent a movie and a video game. And that was pretty much what we'd do. And every once in a while, during times when we got a little bit breaks during certain times of the year when we had a little extra money, and during times when we could balance our budget, we could go buy a few extra little things and stuff. And so he liked that, and he learned to manage. But then we spent most of the time either playing those video games he had, or enjoying the toys that he had, and enjoying the things we had. We'd play with those together, and then we'd play outside with the other kids in the apartments and play football, frisbee, lots of soccer, football, frisbee. And it was fun. And then we'd also go down to the park, and Chris and his family, Frankie, and his brother CJ and all those show up, and we'd all play basketball together and just have a good time. We just would go have fun. We just went and enjoyed it, I was 7 years old, and he would still make me put up on his shoulders, and I'd walk to school from on my shoulders through the long, lanky. This wasn't the heaviest. He was kind of skinny, but I'd put him on his shoulders, and we'd walk. And, Dad, put me on his shoulders. Let me walk with you, because he liked being up high and he could see everything. It's just. Yeah, a lot of things with the kids and stuff like that, too. Amy was very into consumership. We'd always go spend our money, and I'd always try to talk her out of it. Why don't we save it and do this? No, we got to go do this. Got to go spend. And I always tried to be more manageable, but it was hard. She was one of those type of people, if I ain't happy, nobody's happy. And no one was ever really happy, and it was hard on the kids, and it was really hard. When you get sad and it's depressing, I told you guys, you ain't got time to feel sorry for yourself, but you don't really feel sorry for yourself. You feel sorry for the kids. Yeah, like, damn, they told me, little voices in my head said, stay for them kids, stay with this. And I look back and I'm like, what did I do? I mean, and then he's kind of explained to me, like, other guys wouldn't have been able to handle this. Other things would have been worse for Natalie, worse for the kids. Now they've all had to come up and paint themselves to look nice and do the right thing and have this stuff. And you're saying all this crazy crap, but they still have this stuff in the back there. Are people really watching? You think they are? I don't know. Do you think people are watching now? Do you think people are watching you? Do you believe the movie Enemy in the State, or do you think it's just made up? What about the movie Syriana? Do you really think that Fort Huachuca has, they have supercomputers that can monitor activity and stuff like that? You really think people aren't watching you through your TV? Do you or do you not? Are they really? What? Are they watching us have sex? Can we take the digital TV out of the bedroom? Why? No, it was fun. You guys were cute. No, go ahead. You're real funny. Leave it in there, please. Well, we got other stuff to surveil you with, but it was better. You got a better picture on the digital. Okay, take it out. Go ahead. Never mind. I'm just kidding. I'll watch any stuff. I don't work at the forts. I don't want to watch y'all have sex. No, not my thing. I got better things to do. Watch myself masturbate. Okay. I'm lonely, Mr. Lonely. You tell people you masturbate. I know, and you lie, I don't. It's not an all-day, everyday thing. It's not like I sit here and go, oh boy, I wish I had someone here to do this with me. What, you want another guy to masturbate with you? No, I meant a woman to help. Never mind. That sounded wrong, didn't it? Wish I didn't have to do this to take care of myself. Wish I had a beautiful, affectionate woman that would take care of me like I want to take care of her. How's that? Does that sound better? Okay. I'll enunciate and express myself in a more intelligent manner from now on, y'all. You got what I'm saying? All right, it's all good, It's all like that and everything. All right, so how y'all feeling? I'm going to go try to get myself some sleep, man. I'm tired, y'all. And I do not like connecting to this. It makes my back and head hurt, and that's what the people at the Sheriff's Department and a bunch of deputy department and stuff like that are trying to show me that, and my friends and family are trying to use them to show me, we're going to take your phone, we're going to do this, we're going to slow you down. You are putting yourself at risk physically, and it also hurts you in an emotional sense because it opens you up to a lot of things and it makes you depressed and sad, and you try to take more on your shoulders than needs to be taken. People will come at you and attack you. They've attacked you too much. You've given too much. You've put yourself out there too much. You've just keep going, keep suffering, keep trying. I know, you guys told me that people that got hurt around the mail, I blame myself, but you guys tell me that they didn't have to make a choice to do horrible things. They didn't have to steal your kids. They didn't do all this stuff. But they have a choice and they choose wrong. But I feel responsible for a lot of things because I don't understand why they can't listen. I don't understand why they can't learn. I don't understand why they can just use the common sense and the common decency to treat each other as human beings, to help save their planet, to stop the extortion and stop the destruction and everything, man. Why am I'm failing so much, man? I know how, when the Dalai Lama said he felt like a failure, and Judas said he felt like a failure, and I know Jesus feels like a failure, and I know in a lot of ways Muhammad, from what I talked to all of them, they say, if you don't feel like a failure, then you didn't try. What? How does this? Okay, I just got that one. If you don't feel like a failure, then you didn't try. Our doubts are traitors and manners were way off the first attempt. Okay, so I doubted, but I'm not doubting. I'm going and I'm trying. You feel like a failure because you're trying, but you'll never be able to be successful at doing things until everybody gets together and decides to do it together. It's not you, it's everybody. It's a relative, collective, connected. So you can't take it on your shoulders, and you can't. Okay, guys, I'll take it easy. Stop beating me up. Stop treating me like crap, man. Stop. I love you. Don't you see I love you? I love policemen. I love my deputies. I love you. I love you guys. I love the work that you're doing. I getting to see that you get to take some guys off the street that really can hurt some people and do some really cool things is really cool. I know some people end up getting part of them screwed by the system, but you get also take some people off the street that do some really heinous things and are part of some heinous things, and you get to keep them out of the loop so they're not participating and hurting people, and that makes your job worthwhile, and I appreciate it, guys. And to do some of the things you have to do really hurts, but you got to do your job, and you can't. I get where you guys are coming from. I love you all, okay? I love each and every one of you. I love the brothers I met there. I love my dogs and my soldiers, my friends and my family. You're all beautiful, and I love you. Just keep trying your best, but let's try harder. We can try harder. We can do better. I have faith in us, man. Faith. Just look for it. Find it in your heart, in your mind, your body. Something more than your body. You know this. All right. Blessings and peace. I can go to sleep, y'all.